All right, hey everybody, back with another news feed here for you. This one kicking off the bat right here. GM, I love this. GM job salary cuts continue, could run through February and new performance evaluations. Oh, I love this. We know that General Motors stated early last year, that they are no longer going to tolerate lazy employees. They're not going to put up with it, and everybody will be on a performance evaluation system, and they are making cuts like crazy. It's like, if you don't do your job, you're gone. And it's just how all businesses should be. But we live in a time and age where you can't even yell at an employee or your business gets shut down. Okay, it's disgusting. I have not been in the work world in 28 years, so I don't know how all of this is in the real world, but I can imagine it's pretty bleak and pretty ugly out there for employers trying to get quality workers. Okay, there's no such thing as a quality worker anymore. Everybody's too busy. I just got to get on Facebook and TikTok and do all my stuff. That's the world we live in today. Nobody cares about doing a good job. Well, General Motors says we're not tolerating it. They started that performance evaluation program, and the results are coming in. Here we go. Oh, hang on. I hit something there. Here we go. General Motors continues to thin its ranks under the new evaluation program that looks to let go of poor performing salaried workers, according to two sources familiar with the company. So no more just sitting back and collecting your paycheck as you just rock away and figure, this is it, I'm set for life. No, they're taking you out of the game. Dozens were let go Friday, with some blindsided by the move. You weren't blindsided. If you suck at your job, you should have known it was coming. Okay, it's the way it is. Others suspected it was coming based on early performance reviews from managers. So they sucked at their job and figured they were going to be let go because of it. This system's working perfectly then. It's pure perfection. This is exactly how it should be. Okay, people criticize Elon Musk for that. They're like, oh, he fires everybody. Of course he does, because if you suck at your job and you're not doing it well and you're not trying, you're gone. That's the way it should be. One of them said it's likely more people will be fired through the end of February as managers continue to evaluate worker performance as part of a new system GM unveiled last year. The person said those let go for performance-related reasons will not be permitted to reapply for future openings at the automaker. Interesting. Let that sentence sink in again, too. Not only do you get fired, basically, you're gone, you're shit canned because you suck at your job and you're not doing your job. Now, I bet that these evaluations, they are not for people that aren't trying. Okay, if you're trying and you're doing the best you can, even if you're not good at what you do, any good employer will take and move you to something else that you can do good at. They will not let go of a hard worker. It doesn't happen that way. Okay, if they're a good company. I would never let go of a hard employee, but I've moved them from different tasks and different things because they weren't quite so good at this one. I'd put them in something different, but if they worked hard and were dedicated, I would never let go of them. And I've fired over 200 people in my entire careers in my businesses. I would never let go of somebody that worked hard. However, here, what you got here is they're letting you go because these are lazy workers. These are the ones that don't want to work. I've been there. I know exactly. I'm gone. You're out. Get the boot. Get out. Not tolerating it. And it says here, the person said those let go for performance-related reasons will not be permitted to reapply for future openings at the automaker. Basically stating you've been blacklisted. GM won't hire you again. Love that too. It weeds this stuff out. That might be a little extreme, some people might think, because again, maybe they could be there, but again, you're only, if GM is smart, they're only getting rid of the people that are lazy. That's what they're getting rid of, not people that aren't doing a good job. Or that are struggling. If they're working hard, they will relocate them to something different and keep them on. I'm assuming. I would. GM is proud to have a culture where we foster and reward high performance, collaboration, and excellence, which will help us attract and retain top talent in a competitive industry environment. 100%. There's a million people that want your job, and if one car is broke down in your driveway, another vehicle can't come in there and be a drivable vehicle because you got a broke down one there already. You got to get rid of the broken down one. In August, the Free Press reported GM announced changes to its salaried employee performance evaluation system and bonus plan. GM said it was moving to a 3-point to 5-point performance rating scale effective for the year-end performance review cycle, which typically starts in November. GM expects each organizational manager to rate 5% of their team as significantly exceeds expectations, 10% as exceeding expectations, 70% as achieving expectations, 10% partially meeting expectations, and 5% who do not meet expectations. Okay, for the later 5%, in an email at this time, we will expect appropriate actions to be taken and include being exited from the company. So Jim is telling her managers, look, I need you to do your job. You're a manager. Do your job. I want an evaluation. Who are the top 5%? Who is the next top 10%? Who are the 70% that fit in the middle ground? And then who are the 5% that are not doing that well? And we want to clear them out. And this is a brilliant system. In November, GM cut a total of 1,000 salaried and hourly employees on Friday morning as part of a new ranking system as the normal course for business. Love it. In order to win this competitive market, we need to optimize for speed and excellence. Others indicated they expect they would be cut either because they got a poor mid-year review or their managers was giving them increasingly less work to do. Work. When you're at work, you work. And if you don't, you're gone. It's that simple. More stringent performance evaluation imposing consequences for poor performance reflects what many companies have been doing in recent years to improve productivity and cut costs. 100%. Make it happen. Tip my hat to you, GM, for standing up, especially in the times that we live in today where everybody's got to be babied and coddled and all of that kind of crap. And, if you don't do your job, get out. It's that simple. Ford recalls 150,000 Broncos over rear shocks. Now, these shocks, what's the problem with them? They are the they are the remote reservoir shocks, and they can fail due to corrosion. We're not sure what's happening on here. The big factor is that Ford says a remedy is under development. Let's look at this for a second real quick here. Let's just put it into reality. Says, where was it? Maybe it doesn't, right here. Hang on. This is from 2021 to 2024. This isn't, according to the Bronco 6G form, this isn't an isolated incident. NHTSA recall report says it's received 551 warranty claims related to this concern between 2021 and 2024. 551 warranty claims, yet Ford is just now working on a remedy that remains under development. But letters will be sent out, blah, blah, BSP down your back. That's all. But there's been 551 warranty claims on this in 3 years, and they're just now working on a remedy, and it's under development, and it's just a simple shock. It's not even one they make. It's made by Bilstein, if I'm not mistaken. Call Bilstein and get this thing solved and sorted. Bilstein's got shocks on everything out there, and they're not having problems. Find out what it is. This is Ford peeing down your back and telling you it's raining. Ford is working on a remedy which remains under development. Letters will be sent out to affected customers outlining the risk of driving their Broncos. When a remedy is in place, Ford says it will send a second letter outlining the solution. BS. Come on. This is not a serious... fix this. It's a shock. Bilstein, like I said, who makes them, has them on every vehicle out there today, uses Bilstein shocks, and they work fantastic. Get Bilstein to fix this. It should have been done a long time ago, way before 551 warranty claims had happened, and there should have been a thing already. And the only response we want to hear from Ford is, man, this sucks, but hey, guess what? We already ordered hundreds of thousands of these shocks, and they're all going to be sent right out. Your dealer will fix this for you immediately. That's the only statement we should hear from Ford, not this random BS one. Just ridiculous. So anyway, there you go. Let me know questions, comments, anything you got below. Thanks for watching.